rocking on the porch, getting ready to sing. Let's warm up those singing voices. Do, re, mi, fa, so, la, ti, do. All right, I think I'm ready. Now we've got a special song from Jason, Jeremy, Journey, Sarah, Nene, and Lil Isaiah. Let's go.
Jesus loves me, this I know, for the Bible tells me so. Little ones to him belong, they are weak, but he is strong. Yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, yes, Jesus loves me, the Bible tells me so.
Oh, they just did so good. Now everybody get snuggly, because Miss Marvalee's going to give us our Sunday story. Snuggle down. Let's listen. Take it away, Miss Marvalee.
Good morning, students. I'm Miss Marvalee, and I am here to talk to you this morning about the Good Samaritan. As you know by now, the Lord is our dear Father, and He created us in a manner which only shows goodness and kindness to people. And as His kids, that's what we're here to do. So I wanted you to know how much you are loved by Him. You know, I have 4 girls. I know, 4 of them, and they're all girls. And they all have their own personality and the things they do and see every day. Well, my sweet little Natalie, and she's the oldest of the youngest, which is funny, but she loves people. All she want to do is have fun, like you guys do. She want to go out. She want to play with her friends. She wants them to play with her, and that's it. That's all she sees. But she doesn't like it when kids treat other kids not so nice. And when she sees that happen at school, which she has done, so I'll give you an example. So she was at school one day, and they were outside for recess on the playground, like some of you have at school. And she realized that there's a little girl sitting by herself, and she looked really, really sad. And she didn't know why this little girl was sad. So she decided that she's going to go over and talk to her and see what was going on. And she went over and she said, well, hey, I'm Natalie. Are you okay? What's going on? You just looked really sad, and I just wanted to come over and see what was going on. Well, the little girl said, those girls over there, they were being really mean to me. And I said, well, that's not nice. So she went over, Natalie, went over to her teacher, and she said, oh my goodness, those girls are being mean to this sweet little girl sitting here. And the teachers went over and spoke to the little girls and explained to them that's not very kind of you to do that to someone. We're all here for one reason, and it's to talk and help each other. So in the Bible, when the Lord spoke about, He gave an example, a lesson in a story about the Good Samaritan, where we have this gentleman that was on the side of the road, and he was hurt. And several people passed him, people you expect to stop. They passed him, which wasn't very nice. And they did not stop and help until a very nice Samaritan came by and helped the man and brought him to a place where he can get some rest and get taken care of. And he paid the person of that inn to take care of the gentleman. He didn't have to do that. But that's what the Lord wants us to do. Our whole purpose is to be here for each other. Like when you're home with your mom and your dad or whomever you live with, your grandma, grandpa, aunts or uncle, your job is to make sure that you help each other. There's sometimes when you're not feeling so well and it's not going so great and you're like, oh, this is not okay. I feel icky or whatever it may be. Or I feel really sad today. You have to speak to the people that are there because they're there to help you and to talk to you. And when you're out somewhere, or you don't even have to be out, but if you know that somebody is not doing okay, or they don't feel okay, or they might be having a really bad day or really bad time, you might want to give them a hug, or you might want to listen to them because they want to talk and get whatever is not feeling so okay inside of them off their chest. Okay, so they can say what's wrong and maybe you can help. Sometimes just being nice and giving a hug or saying, oh, I'll be happy to listen to you. You tell me what's wrong. Okay? Or talking to mommy or daddies and making sure they know how you're feeling. Because there are a lot of times we don't feel so great and it's scary. And that's what was going on in the Bible. The Good Samaritan that came along knew that the gentleman on the side of the road, that the person on the side of the road was not okay because he was hurt. You can see it on his face. He was bruised and he was just laying there. And the priest passed and neighbors passed and people just didn't stop. We have to stop and make sure that God's people are okay. We are here for him. We are here doing God's work. And God's work is not going out and banging on stuff and making it really, really hard and you're sweating and you're hot and you're like, I can't do this. No, silly. It's about taking care of God's people. And it could be as simple as, hey, you want to go for a walk? Or hey, do you want to play a game? Or hey, I love you. Or I see you. Or I know that you're there. Or I am always here for you. And it doesn't take a lot to make God's people happy. So when you get a chance to help someone, it could be someone you know or somebody you see on the side of the road. But if you see somebody on the side of the road, make sure you talk to mommy and daddy, okay? Or whomever you live with. Or it can be somebody at your school, or it could be somebody that is at church, or it could be anyone, okay, that you see that needs something. And sometimes, you're not sure if they do or they don't, because some people will smile and say everything is okay, and sometimes it's not. And if you don't know that, it's okay. But being friendly, giving a friendly smile, and just letting them know that you're there, it can be so, so awesome. It can make them feel great inside and know that if they really need to talk to someone, they'll talk to you. But God is there every single second of every single day, and he is always there to listen to you. So you are the person that's on the side of the road. And God is always, always coming along and picking you up. If you're having a really good day, he's there smiling with you, walking, skipping, running, jumping. If you're having a really, 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 really sad, cruddy day, then guess what? He is there picking you up. And sometimes you're like, are you sure? He is. You don't know it sometimes until later on or another day. But he is always there pulling you up and holding you and just giving you the hug that you need or giving you a whisper in your ear and saying, I love you. And you can do that. You can do that for people. They don't need a lot. It doesn't have to be you go out and buy them something. Okay? It doesn't even have to be ice cream, but ice cream is good too. Okay? Even though I can't have that. But it really, really and truly are simple things that we need to do to show the goodness that God put inside of us, because there's so much goodness in people. There is. And we need to bring that out. It is not about us being selfish and us being, it's just about me. It's not just about me, okay? It's about everyone around you. It's about how you are to other people, how you treat them. And I'll tell you this much. The way you treat someone will put your heart and your feelings in such a great place, and it puts a great smile on the Lord's face, because that's how the Lord made us. He made us all to be there for each other, to hold each other, okay, to comfort, to love each other. So don't forget, you're always going to be that good Samaritan, because that's how the Lord made you. And you have to remember that little things like, I love you, or give me a hug, or let's take a walk, are simple things you can do to show the Lord's love. Love you. Bye-bye.
Oh, I just love our Sundays together when we get to sing and have a little story time. Well, I'm going to go take care of all those animals. And I hope everybody has a wonderful week. And make sure you say your prayers, wash your hands, and trust God. Bye-bye.